Good morning everyone. Today I am going to move ahead with the same topic, control and coordination, but today I am going to start with the structure of brain. Before proceeding ahead with the parts and structure of brain, I would like to start with the membrane that are covering the central nervous system. And these membranes are known as meninges. So today's lecture is basically based on the topic that is meninges, and for simpler term we can use the membranes. And these membranes are present around the central nervous system. Basically, once I am talking about the human beings, these meninges are basically 3 in number. Yes. In humans, their number is 3. And names, once I'm moving from the central nervous system towards the cranium. So, here you can see if I'm moving towards the cranium, the innermost layer or the innermost membrane, it is known as pia mater. So, the first one is known as pia mater. After that, the middle layer or the arachnoid, and the third one is known as dura mater. So, this one is the outermost and this one is the innermost. Innermost means it is just adjacent to the central nervous system. I'll draw the structure, then it will become easy. And this arachnoids, these are the middle one. They are present inside or in the middle section. So now, here you can see the diagram. This is the cranium, right? The cranium, it is the protective shell or covering where our brain is situated. In layman language, if we discuss, this is skull portion. Here the cavity lies and that is known as cranial cavity. Within this cavity, the brain lies, and this hard bony structure, it is known as cranium. So, the layer that is just adjacent to this cranium or the bony structure, it is known as dura mater. So, I am drawing this, it is very close to the cranium, very close. I think it is clear to you all. So this lining, this is known as dura mater. It is just adjacent to the cranium. Alright. After dura mater, I am going to write here, this is dura mater. This is cranium. The cranial bone, you can say. After that, there's a gap. So, and after that particular gap, here you can see one more layer is present. I have used pink color to define this layer, and this layer is known as arachnoid or the middle layer. It is known as arachnoid. After arachnoid, the spelling is wrong. Okay. Alright. So after arachnoid, one more membrane is present, and this membrane is the innermost one, and we call it pia mater. This layer is known as pia mater. Right? So these are the three layers or the three meninges that are present around the central nervous system. Where is central nervous system? This is the portion of central nervous system. Again, I am drawing a pink line just to define the lining of central nervous system. So is it clear to everyone? Here you can see that there is a difference or gap present between the arachnoid and the pia mater. This gap is known as arachnoidal space. So what is the use of this space? In this space, a liquid is filled that is known as cerebrospinal fluid. You know the function of cerebrospinal fluid. It absorbs the jerks or any kind of injury before it reaches to the central nervous system. So these layers and the fluid that are present in between these layers, these are shock absorbents, they are protective in nature. So their major role is to protect